Worry.
Took a walk. Oh.
Miss, the assignment I shared with you is the one I'm supposed to write the 6 pages.
Okay.
I didn't do that yet.
You didn't do it yet?
It's late now.
It's late?
Yeah.
Okay. How come you didn't do it?
It was
Hmm?
well, then it was just like that week
Yeah.
I kind of
Busy?
and then was like not feeling well
Oh,
on
yeah.
Thursday
Okay.
that week. So
This is 306 or 301?
this is the Tuesday one.
It's the
That week I was sick, so like I wasn't really
Oh,
feeling.
that way, yeah, that's why you missed a couple. You're sick? Are you feeling better?
That week, the 27th, that week,
Yeah.
that Friday, that Wednesday, I was without wearing glasses, so it made me sick that day.
Oh, like the glasses?
I wasn't wearing my glasses at all, so my eyes
okay.
were straining.
Okay.
So that day I threw up,
Oh!
and then I was like having a
Poisoning?
fever and stuff. So like that next day I stayed home, and then I wasn't really feeling like doing anything.
No, yeah.
So that's why like that week I didn't really do that.
These things.
I was sick.
Did you tell your professor?
No. Because
He doesn't know why you're late then with the assignment?
yeah.
You should tell him. Just because, you know, they're nice.
We have watched the video with someone who
Right.
it's a book.
Right. So you just haven't written.
Like so-called write the little summary and stuff and then make the checklist and stuff. Right.
Come on, open up, open. Three. Okay.
Yeah, like that week, the 27th on Wednesday, I went to see doctors.
Uh-huh.
So like I think I got kind of sick from seeing the doctor too.
Okay.
Being in the hospital is so
Yeah.
much germs and stuff too.
Oh, yeah. Did you stay in the hospital? You were in the hospital?
No, I wasn't. Like, I went to see a doctor's
Okay, but you were
appointment.
overnight.
No, not overnight, but like the next day I got sick, and then like because I was training my eyes too.
Okay, well you should tell your professor why you were late.
It was like that Tuesday I found the video and then,
Right, I read, when you left here, you were ready to write.
yeah. I have found the video. I just need to start typing it.
Yeah. Let's see, it's a little funny. So you're using your own lesson or activity, right?
It's that old video.
Observe a planned literacy lesson or activity from beginning to end. Video lesson. So yeah, you're fine. Good. A summary of the lesson process. Children's engagement with planned activities based on the situation of the kindergarten classroom. Create a checklist and provide examples of all the literacy accomplishments in the kindergarten milestone that you observe class. Read and use information in the following link to create the checklist. Okay. Okay, so what do we need to do here?
We watched the video.
Right.
And I didn't really take notes. When we watched, we can look at that little website. I
Okay.
know that little website does. So-called sister has to choose at least 5 out of there.
So this is the milestones one or no?
At letter C. Yeah. It's milestone. That little link is the milestone.
Reading rockets, right?
Yeah, that's the little mouse.
Okay. Redirect. All right, there it is. Ready for the prevention of reading difficulties in young children. Detailed lists of literature complements. Wages. Find out what a typical child can do in kindergarten. Okay. Below are the highlights of typical literacy acquisition supported by decades of research. The timing of these accomplishments depend on maturational and experiential differences among children, as well as the curriculum of the school. Different things you can do, how it can do. Those are the parts of the book. Function begins to track print when listening to a familiar text being read, right? Or when rereading their own writing. Reads, quotes, familiar texts emergently, not necessarily verbatim. Okay. So not necessarily from the print, but maybe from what they remember or whatever. Recognizes and can name all uppercase letters, and letters, written word, spoken learns many, if not all, one-to-one letter sound. Recognize some words by sight, very few common ones. Oh, so using vocabulary, prevent constructions in speech, appropriate switches from oral to written language situation. Notice it. Simple sentences fail to make sense. Connects information, events and text to life, life to text experiences, all right? An act, dramatize school stories or parts of stories. It's effectively to book teachers read to class, to name some book titles and authors. Demonstrates familiarity with a number of types of genre. The books. Everyday print. Correctly answer questions about stories read out loud. Makes predictions based on illustrations of portions of the story. demonstrates understanding that spoken words consist of sequences of phonemes. Given spoken sets like, now there's a lot of these, den, den, can identify the first two as being the same and the third different. Given spoken sets like that, then, can identify the first two as sharing the same sound. Okay. Given spoken segments can merge them into a new target word. Given a spoken word to produce another word that goes with it, okay? Independently writes many updates letters. Uses phoneme awareness and letter knowledge to spell independently. Creative stuff. Writes unconventionally to express our reading, builds a repertoire of self-conventional spelled words, shows awareness picture of kid writing, conventional topic. Writes own name, first and last name, first name. Okay. So thinking back at what we looked at, like, do you need to look at the, like, how, do you remember?
A little bit. I think some of these does match with the video.
Do?
Yeah, some of them
Okay.
is.
Which ones?
I also have to only choose 5 from here.
You have to pick 5? Okay.
Yeah. There's 5 to match with the video.
Okay, begins to track print when listening to a familiar text be read. Could they do that? I can't remember. Second one. I can't remember if they were watching.
They read.
You're using the one with the small group kids, right?
Yeah, with
Not
the
big group.
the 5 for that little table.
Yeah.
Yeah. That little table of kids.
So I mean, they it doesn't mean they couldn't do this, but we didn't see it. Some of it.
Yeah. Some can. Yeah.
We should only have to do 5. Okay, learns many, though not all, one-to-one letter sound correspondences. That sounds familiar. Recognizes some words by sight, including a few very common ones. That sounds like they could do that. I don't know about that. Connects information and events to texts, to life, and life to text experiences. Like, didn't she, see, now it's been a couple weeks, but
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
yeah. The teacher might have been trying to make a connection between what they do and what.
Yeah, then she asked them, and the one said kite, and then there was a little girl that was playing with the kite. I think that would be one then.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think they recognize, going backwards, they recognize some words by sight. I think they knew a few words. Because they read along with it too a little bit.
And then which one?
Go back, let's see, it's number 1, 2, 3, 4. Recognizes 7, the 7th one. recognizes some words by sight, including a very few common ones. As they were reading along with her, they knew some of those words. Yeah, I think you're going to have to go back and look at that video again.
Two.
How about listens attentively to books teacher reads to class?
I think they were. Yeah.
I think they were. I can't remember. Correctly answers questions about stories read aloud. I don't remember.
I don't think I
You don't
remember
Yeah, I don't
seeing
remember.
that.
Makes predictions based on illustrations of portions of stories. That's very good.
Oh, I think they kind of did when they made the little story about that little one of the pictures
Okay.
with creating their own little sentence. So
Okay.
that was one.
Makes predictions based on illustrations of portions of stories.
What
Do they write it all? Independently writes many uppercase and lowercase letters.
so far she asked some to write, but somehow some of them like will have some missing word letters. Is like the T will be missing, or like it will be a lowercase t instead of a big one.
Yeah. Writes conventionally to express a meaning. Builds a repertoire of some conventionally spelled words.
Is that
They could spell some things right, nor ones that you know all the time. I think that's true.
yeah? And then the teacher said she'll help them. out.
Yeah.
I don't know about the so-called make a checklist part really.
So do you have 5 or no?
Yeah, we found five. Yes.
And then I was just looking at the last one. Can write most letters, some words when they're dictated. Don't know if that's true.
That is also covered.
Let's start the 5 you have. 5.
Mhm. The part about the checklist.
Go back and look into it. See the checklist. So you have your checklist, but you have to provide examples of all the literary accomplishments in the kindergarten development milestones that you observed in the class. So you have to go back for each of those ones in the checklist, give examples.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I think that's right.
That part about the checklist, I was not really sure with.
What do you mean? Where does it say that you need 5?
The teacher, the professor,
Told you?
when so-called when we were in groups of 3, because of the first assignment, that early reading thing, we were missing the last question.
Okay.
So we went over this one, and then she had said for that literacy part is a 5. Choose 5 out
Okay.
of that little list.
Okay.
So it's 5.
So what part, are you just don't know what a checklist is?
Like when I said about the checklist, I was not like sure they would. I didn't really make a little chart with a little check, stuff like that for that part.
I just figure they want to know which 5 you think, like we just went through, and that you give examples. I thought that's what they meant by a checklist.
Yeah, I think that part kind of confused me.
Based on your observation of the kindergarten classroom, create a checklist and provide examples of all the literary accomplishments in the kindergarten developmental milestones. But you said it's 5.
Yeah, choose 5.
Choose 5. So I assume that's what the checklist is, that you have 5. But it sounds to me like you don't think that's what it is.
But my little paper note here wrote checklist based on 5 accomplishments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Checklist based on 5 accomplishments.
So then I think that is the checklist.
That was my guess.
But it seems like it's not the way. But that apparently that's the way. It's the 5 checklists.
Yeah, I don't know. A checklist is just a list. Here's what they can do. They can do this, they can do this, they can do this. Here's 5 things they can do. And then here are the examples that I saw in class in the video that showed that they can do these things. Okay, connects information and events in text to life and life to text experiences. So then you'd have to say, students understood when the teacher mentioned kite flying or whatever. But she read about kite flying, and the student in the green dress said that she had, had.
Yeah, would be like one of the activity that she likes to do or something like that.
Okay, yeah. So I do think you need to go back and look at this. I can't remember, but I think that's what you're trying to do. And we have 6 there. If you don't like one or one seems like it's wrong, then you can just kick that one out.
Because so called 6 pages, I have to have like about the intro and stuff.
Okay. So is this the whole thing? Coming up with a checklist and examples?
That's part of it.
Okay.
And then I have to make a summary of what I saw.
Okay.
And then like kind of like of what I saw, and then it will be about what the teacher's teaching. And then there will be the checklist, and then in the end it'll be like, what did I learn from this?
Okay. How long page? How long?
This has to be 6 pages.
6 pages. So the checklist will be a page or so. And your summary will be a lot of it.
Yeah.
It'll be 2, 3 pages. Is that what you learned? Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
But clearly you got to watch it again.
Yeah. To like take some notes.
Yes, you got to take notes.
Refresh.
And since you know now what we think was in the checklist, you can particularly look for those. And you can also see, well, maybe there was something else I didn't notice there that I noticed this time, and maybe that's better than one of the 6 that you have. So, like, listen attentively to the books teacher reads the class, you could talk about the teacher, whatever book title was, and then how you would see the students were really listening because they looked in her face and they turned the pages at the right time. And they were, except for the one kid, they were focused on what she was reading. They were really paying attention. And if some kids aren't paying attention, you could mention that too. That's part of, that's actually part of your summary. You're coming in tomorrow, right?
Yes, I will. I think tomorrow will be, I'll try to work on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if you can see if you can watch the video. We can watch it again now if you want. And you can take notes.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure what else we're doing here.
Yeah, we can do that.
It's just hard to come up with this without having it fresh on our
This
mind.
one is, I think it was the second little YouTuber. The 26-minute one.
26 minutes, 26 seconds. Just fun. Looks right, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's that one.
You hear?
Yeah.
So do you want to take a note on this? What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
So the book title is Can You Do This? And the teacher is starting by saying, what do you guys like to do outside? And Juliet, a little student in a purple jacket, says that she likes to fly kites.
Okay.
Okay, tell me if you want me to stop anything. Let's see. Thanks, let's do that. Get rid of it. There we go. Okay. Let's think here. Whoops. I like to go to the park, okay.
Braden has amazed me. He's so strong.
You hear about cancer, but you don't ever think that
Trampoline.
Robert, yeah, that's the right. Okay, oh, look it. Can you do this? Look it. Look she's doing. You like that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. My daughter would love to draw a chalk outside. I like it. I love it. Look. What? What? Piano. Everyone plays piano. So. And the wooden. Right for the piano piece. Oh, can you help me? If you can help me read it, but it's okay. You gotta go. Can you play the piano?
Okay, so it looks like they're reading along, at least some of the words, right? Can you play the piano?
Yeah.
So that was one of those, I think. Yeah.
Yes. Oops.
Make your birthday. Ready? And you say, we're gonna take this out, so here, get your mouth ready. Good. Okay, what's the next one right here? Good. And what letter should I see? And right, see, imagine. And what?
Oh,
And
there was something that said they can hook up phonemes to sounds or something. I don't remember what it said. I don't have it open.
There's learns many thoughts, not all. One letter sound correspond.
I don't know. She's doing something with sounds here. Cake, and the book must have like, let's see, what does it sound like? Cake. And they know a lot of the words, but like a word like cake, they have to work on because they don't know that. What's a phoneme again? I can't remember.
This
That's what I thought.
yeah, they have the awareness and letter knowledge to spell, but they're not.
Spelling, yeah. All right, we can just pay attention to that. All right, keep going.
Yeah.
yours,
Yeah, good.
yeah. Oh, see, why? Not ready. Okay, here we go. And brush. Get your mouth ready. Go. What's the sound that I can? Ah, ready? Ready? Here we go. very kapag, right? Yeah, okay. Kapag. They could be having turkey, their favorite song. You ready? Okay. That's over the word here. We're gonna make it fast, okay? Our letters. Ready? Here we go. Can you see a song? Need it next. What sounds like here? Wait, let's see. What letter? Let's see if it. What's the last sound? What's your name? Gabriel. Gabriel. Okay, we're ready to see this work. Let's see if we get a G.
So they know their names too.
Yeah.
Gabriel, I think that was the second to last one, maybe?
That's a right.
You won't
Seven.
believe how old she is.
Excuse me, I ask people who are really sick, what do they do for their workouts?
Did they, I don't think they wrote their name.
Or hang on a minute. What's the second to the last? Possible
That one before the last one is a Bright's own
name?
name.
Oh, we don't know rights. Okay, yeah, they just know their names. They didn't write them. Okay. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yes. You. Where's the normal people? Where's the things they can do? Tell me. It's like, like, they can paint their names. Tell me, Gabriel, what did they do? They could ride a bike. What else do they? They can ride a bike. And Juliet, what more? Tell me. What's something they can do? Be good. Sing their favorite song and play the group. They're doing things for you. And everyone, what is their favorite? And what you can tell me, what's the first sound that you hear? Okay? Ready? Hey. Good. Piano. Look. Look.
So they're connecting the sounds to the words.
Yeah.
Hey. Ready to make some first party? Okay, look. I got the letters here that you're gonna take out. Okay?
So at least some of them know the letters.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, we're gonna take some work. You ready? See this word for me. Sing, ham, shake ham, ham. Okay, wait. How many sounds do I can have? Let's count it. How many sounds? 3. Okay, ready? Let's build it. Pop, 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 pop. What letter is here? Pop. What sound is here? Easy. Pop. Good. Good. Look at that. Pop. Can you guys count? Your finger? Can you get a sound? Go. And like it. Good. You can do it. Well, bam. Bam. Can you say bam? Bam. 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 Yeah.
So they can rhyme words.
Yeah.
Good. Jordan. Go. Like it. Bam. Good. Something. Something. Something first. Okay. Bam. Bam. I don't know. Bam. Good. Knock that out. Like that. Right? I should be happy. Ready? Check it. Go. And what is it? Yeah. Let's, yeah. Let's go to the word. Yeah. 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 What sound goes first? What sound goes first now? Right? What is it? Yeah. Yes, check your feet. Make sure your feet's not backward, right? Facing the right.
So lots of rhyming stuff.
Show me what you have now. Check it. And Jordy, ready? And okay. If I all right. That's perfect. Nice. Now we're gonna do some tapping and jacking real quick. Before we run our session. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, ready? This part is show the word from the book. The pamphlet. Okay, fine. We're not gonna write yet. First, we're gonna tap. Okay, you ready? All right. This part is not about a word. A high frequency word. A sight word in here that they repeated over and over again.
Oh, sight words, high frequency.
That's one.
How many sounds? 3. Tap it. Mark 2. Ready? Finish out. And ready. Ready? Let's touch the button.
So those are high frequency words. There's something in there about that list. Yeah. See anything?
Uh,
I remember the words were in parentheses. I
uh,
was one of them.
so there's recognize some vocab, vocab, recognize some words. Okay, it's some words by sight, including a very few common ones.
Common words, yeah.
Yeah, the common words.
So that's what they're doing there. She calls them high frequency. Common, same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Should keep going.
Yeah.
Ready? Let's snap it here. And okay. Now grab it. That's what it's okay. Wait, which letter is that? What's the word?
Here we go. Switch to our TurboTax Live Expert and we'll be pricing page for our last tax season. Number one worst protein bar. Not all proteins are created equal. I don't know this bar. It's got 15 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, but then it rapidly goes down.
You check it. Look. And blend it. Yeah, good. Here's the all right. You like that? Okay. Ready? You ready? Okay, let's do one more word that we repeat it over and over again. Can you say this word? Say yes. Yeah. Okay, tap it with your finger. Go. Yes. Yes. Right? Tap it.
High frequency, common.
Let's see.
Yes.
First, let's say, what letter? Your eyes. What? Yes. 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 Oh, right. Tap it. Yeah. And now here. And 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 put your foot down. And we tap. And this part. Yeah. Here we go. Ready? Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. What's better? Good. Ready? Okay, let's check it. Have to go. Okay. And yeah. Okay, take my yes. All right. Can you put your cap on your marker? Good. Can you put your cap on your marker? Good. Yeah, because now you can help me with a real marker. You're going to use a label. Use a label. Right?
Another writing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then what you do a picture, a photograph from our and you're going to leave for this top forward. That's like the tight or the bite. What's your choice? Hi, that's a fun 14. What? 40. Okay. Okay. Good. Do you do this with your drawing teacher? Yeah, you people, right? What's in your drawing too, right? Okay, so we have a girl. What shoe right there? Yes. What? Everybody. People. That's like, what's the first time? What letter? What letter? A. Good. All right. Everybody, make it S on the table. Ready? Make an S. Make an S on the table. Good. So now I'm labeling my picture, just like what you do during writing time. And guess what? I'm gonna take one of these and we're gonna make a small sentence here. You're gonna help me. Like, ready? The first sentence says, can you play five? Right? Yes, you can. Should we say, where is she? The ground? Yeah, the ground. Okay, give me attention. The girl is that. You can again for me, Jordy? The girl is ground. How many words? The girl is on the grass. No. I said, we can have to talk to them. Okay, so everyone, down down the table, ready? T H E. Nice.
Good.
With the silence.
Mhm.
Take care of the rest. Okay, look at the girl
Is.
is I go down like that's X, X, X. See my cheeks go X. I want it. See my it like this. Wow. Make an X. Ready? Show me your finger. And make a lowercase line like this. The short stick. Ready?
Stick in a circle.
Right? Is sounds like a Z. I have to know my part, right? It's not a Z. It's a X. Right? Is yeah. Okay, what we have here? You read it. The girl is on. How do you spell on? Juliet. On. Let's say it
On.
now. The girl is on. Okay, Juliet, go. What letter make the on? Everybody make a O. Hmm. Touch the nest, Jordy. Good. Everyone make an M. Good. Look at our sentence. T.
Oh, Jordy.
That T A E. Yeah, that
Jordy,
T A E.
you do it.
T. Good. Let me yeah. Okay, good. I'm gonna put right here. T. This is T goes first. Okay. T A D. The. One more word. How many feet I go? The girl is on the grass. Let's have. Here you go. One more time. What is it? Everyone, make a T. Ready? Everyone, make a T. T. Yep. Good. And this one. Ready? Okay.
Guys are like first graders.
It is. Like first grade.
Do you feel like first graders?
You did. You look at the picture here, right? And you made it next to the fan. Made it match to the sound. Can you do that? Can you do that? You are so fun. I kindergarten student. I can't wait to keep you guys together. Okay?
All right.
Cancer, it's different in a child because your child's
Hey,
still
stop. Turn off. Okay, what do you think? I hate to tell you, but you'll probably have to watch it again. But you took some notes?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Do you think you can write something tonight? And watch it again? Okay.
It's kind of boring.
It's definitely boring.
Yeah.
Not kind of boring. But you gotta do it. I was falling asleep. So I got
It's that kind of boring.
It was that kind of boring. First time wasn't as boring. This time was very boring. There's nothing exciting going on. So Jordy, definitely be talking about him in your summary. Jordy's got some issues. Poor guy. It's some extra work.
Okay.
We had to come up with 5. What were they called?
The checklist,
Checklists. That was it.
according to those little knowledge.
That shows you have reading literacy
Those milestones.
milestones. There you go. All right. Good enough. I know this is boring, but what can you do? Hello, we will be there in a minute.
How does that go? I'm behind with my, I do.
You what?
So I was busy over there. I thought I was late. My friends are still over there.
Okay, do you need to go back there for a couple minutes?
Yeah, they're working on a slide, but
Okay.
in a group slide.
Yeah.
They're so mad at me. I just want to grab it.
They're mad at you? Why?
Okay, they speak very soft.
They speak slowly. Okay.
No, not like soft.
Softly.
Okay.
I cannot hear them. When they said we should be to bed, and I couldn't hear them, so they're mad at me because couldn't. One of the girls is the one I think that's causing me trouble. And she's mad at me because I couldn't hear them and they told me to come. They told us to come to the table too.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I have.
Class or something, yeah.
I have no class.
Yeah.
I do. I was thinking of.
Oh, you're thinking two?
Yeah,
It's
I
really
mean,
three.
today is a 3, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes, I was thinking that today there's something about stay here for half an hour and then. As soon as I said that, I have to like focus on my schedule to myself. Sometimes I know that it sounds good at night.
You need to go back there?
Really, not anymore. They're not putting attention to me.
Oh my
So
God.
if they kick me out, they kick me out.
Oh my God. You sure you don't want to go back to the first thing is?
Yeah, I can go with them for a few minutes.
Go
It's
for a
like,
few minutes so you, oh, you know, and then you'll come back to me,
okay.
okay? So maybe they'll be less mad at you.
What time is it?
It's, our appointment's at 3. We're just finishing, so anytime you want to go back, here, I'll be there.
Well, I could just stop. I could go stop them if they need me. The slides is almost done. And I can just go on the calendar.
Do what you need to do.
And then come back to you.
Okay. All right, problems everywhere. Okay, so you're gonna do some of this tonight. Okay, watch it again. I know it's torture, but do it anyway.
It's too long.
It's too long. Maybe watch 10 minutes and then go through. Do it that way. So you don't have to sit through the whole thing.
It was, I had to like, the little.
It's hard. It's too long. You're right. I hear you. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you
Tomorrow. You're coming on the video.
I'll be in person.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.